Yo, my World Cup predictions are going to blow your mind. Now, will you agree or disagree? I don't know, but let's find out. We're going to start off with the group stages. Ready? Let's go. Football's not coming home. Hold up. So, there is 4 days until the World Cup kicks off. Now, I'm someone that likes to do the predictions on all these things. And, you know, why not? Let's predict the World Cup. So let's go through the group stages first. And then in the next video, we'll do the round of eight. Yeah? Deal? Let's go. Right. So in Group A, we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. Now, I'm going to start off with the fourth place because it's easier that way, in a sense. It is a lot easier to go off fourth place. In fourth place, probably conceding the most points I'll ever see at a tournament, that will be, well, conceding the most goals, that will be Qatar. Let's be honest. No one's expecting anything spectacular out of them. Qatar getting knocked out in the group stages, making life very easy. Now, third place is where it becomes a bit tricky. Ecuador does have a decent team, but then so does Senegal. Now, only reason I would say Senegal potentially is if Mane does not play. But overall, Senegal does have a decent team going to the World Cup and is in hot conditions, so it could play in their favour. It's very difficult to decide on who I would pick, but if I want to go with the 1, 2, 3, it's going to be Ecuador that's going to be third place. Senegal will potentially become will be second, and Netherlands have enough firepower to win their group and go forward. Now, Group B. Now, in Group B, this could be fun. So you got England, Iran, USA, and Wales. So I'm quite shocked. I didn't think Wales and England could be in the same group, but I guess that is what can be done. So, hey, that is the situation. Now, for this prediction, it is very tricky because, again, I like Wales just because of some of the players that they have. But on the other hand, I don't see them finishing the group in getting into the next round. But if we're going to be honest, the first game is England versus Iran. I do see Iran losing. I do believe that USA has enough firepower as well, as USA have got a lot of players now in Europe, learning a lot more, and I don't really know any Iranian players, so it's kind of difficult to judge off of what I know on teams, and Iran just doesn't have any standout players that I know of, apart from the one striker that they do have in Syria, I think he is in. But again, it's very difficult. Now, USA or Wales? Now, Wales will potentially be living off the magic of Gareth Bale's last ever tournament. Aaron Ramsey hasn't been Aaron Ramsey for a very long time, so it's a very tricky situation. Now, if I was to pick out of Wales and USA, even England, because look, who am I kidding? No. So, out of Wales and USA, it's difficult to come down with a accurate one for this. But I think they will surprise everybody. I really do. I'm going to give the third place to Wales. I'm going to give second place to the USA, and obviously first place to England, because they should be coming out of the group very strong, and they'll be playing Senegal obviously in the next round. So England should have enough firepower, enough creativity. I would say solid defense, but if Harry Maguire starts, then that could be an issue. He hasn't played a game at defense as a defender in a very long time, so that could come back to bite us in the arse. But it is what it is, and Gareth Southgate has done it. He's picked his team, so there we go. Now, Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. Ooh. Well, we know who's coming last. Let's be honest. I think we all know who's coming last in this group. We're gonna have Saudi Arabia coming last. It's not gonna be it's not gonna be any surprise if they do come last because, again, don't know any of their players. That none of their players are on that in the top. I don't know any in the top 5 divisions in Europe, in the world. Don't know any of the top 5 in the world. So it's kind of hard to say a country is going to do well if we don't know any of their players. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. But at the moment, I can't picture any in my head. Now, Mexico or Poland, this is where it gets tricky. Poland, yes, they have a very strong squad. They have got Lewandowski up front, who's going to potentially score at least 2 to 3 goals. That will be enough to get them through to the next round, especially get the victory because beat Saudi Arabia, beat Mexico, draw with Argentina, they still make it through. It will be an interesting situation. Now, who would you go with? Because at the end of the day, this is a very tough one. For me though, I am actually gonna have to say Mexico. No. I'm gonna say Mexico will lose it. Argentina will come first, and Poland will come second. I just feel that Poland, Lewandowski will be able to get something done, but I feel that Poland will have more of a stable team. This Group C would be difficult to predict, but if we go with 1, 2, 3, 4, Argentina, Poland, Mexico, and Saudi Arabia, it feels more natural and correct. Now let's move on to Group D. Group D. This shouldn't be that hard, should it? Nope. Tunisia coming in last. Australia coming in third. Denmark coming in second. And France topping the group by winning every single game and finishing first. That's not a difficult one to go off. France world champions. Mbappe, Karim, Lloris, Saliba, that Guendouzi, that midfield, that whole team is so stout, so strong that it can put anyone off. That is going to be hard. Now, Group E. Group E, on the other hand, is going to be very, very difficult. Japan, Germany, Croatia. No. Who is that? Costa Rica, and Espanyol. Unfortunately, Costa Rica, I'm going to have to put you at last. I feel that Japan will beat Costa Rica because, Japan's actually a really good side. They've got a really good team and they actually perform really well in the World Cup. They always do. And again, Germany will probably be out for revenge after Japan knocked them out in the last World Cup. So I say Germany will finish second Germany will finish first. Spain will finish second. That's how I feel that group will go. Group E will finish in that particular order. Germany, Spain, Japan, and then Costa Rica. Group 5F. Group F looks kind of dangerous and really, really interesting. Sticky too. Very, very sticky. So, Morocco isn't going to finish top of their group. That's just not going to happen. Not with Belgium. Not with Croatia. Now, the real trouble, it comes with... Who is it going to be? Canada or Croatia that will make it through? Canada or Croatia that will make it through to the next round. This is going to be a hard, tough one, but honestly, damn. Canada has a lot of ballers, but do they have enough ballers to be an aging Croatian team? Potentially. I could see Jonathan David scoring a couple goals. Alphonso Davies, I believe he is going, so he should be good. But do they have it to beat Modric, Pulisic, Do they have it to beat an aging? Again, they are an aging Croatia team. It's tough, it's hard, but I think they might be able to pull it out the bag. They just might. It'll be difficult, but I don't think if Canada does make it through, they have to play Germany potentially. So it's going to be hard for them. But Belgium, again, to top this group, Belgium have too much firepower. Again, they're sort of in their golden era at the moment still. They still have all the players from like Hazards, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Thornberg. They've got everyone there. It's the question if they can actually capitalize on it. They will win their group because I believe that they will just have enough. They will have enough strength. They will enough creativity, and everyone on their team is absolutely firing right now in their respective leagues. So it's gonna be fun. Now we move on to Group G. Group G and H. Right. Now this is where it gets fun. Serbia, I'm sorry, you're not finishing top of the group. Cameroon, Switzerland, and Brazil. The top three for these ones are very, very hard. It's going to be very, very difficult. It's potentially, I see a couple games going into overtime because, no, there's no overtime. There's going to be a lot of draws, actually. A lot of draws in this group, potentially. I am going to say the winners of the group, Brazil, of course. Switzerland or Cameroon to finish second and third. This is where it is going to be a problem because either way, one of these two teams are going to get knocked out. Ideally, I do see it being Switzerland that will get knocked out and Cameroon will move on to the next stage, which saves a lot of Arsenal players. But no, that's what I see will be the case. Now for Group H, this I would say is sort of the group of death, to be honest. In my eyes, I'd say this is Group FH is the group of death. Any of these teams could, in a sense, get out, but I think Korea will be last. They got Son. That's the only really Korean I know that will be playing. It's kind of difficult to actually say, but that's pretty much it. Ghana versus Uruguay. If you remember the 2010, was it 2010 World Cup? It was one of those where Uruguay and Ghana had one of the best games in a very, very long time. And then Suarez did the handball and got sent off, but Uruguay won it still. So, this is a tricky one because this could say a lot right now. But we are going to go with, you know what? Uruguay is looking good. Ghana's looking okay. The squads look decent. I'm sorry, Ghana, but I think that Uruguay will get the best over you again, and Portugal will win their group. So let's go off with Group A. This is just the group stages for now, okay? Just the group stages. So in Group A, we have Netherlands finishing first, and Senegal finishing second, Ecuador third, and Qatar fourth. Group B, England, USA, Wales, Iran. Group C, Argentina, Poland, Mexico, Saudi Arabia. In Group D, France, Denmark, Australia, and Tunisia. Group E, Germany, Spain, Japan, and then Costa Rica. Group F, Belgium, Canada, Croatia, and Morocco. Group G, Brazil, Cameroon, Switzerland, and Serbia. Group H, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, and the Republic of Korea. Now, we are about to do the knockout stages, but we'll leave that for the next video. Catch you guys later. See ya.